And a quick synopsis of the Desert Heart dinner last night, wine by wine. I think that the 2010 Rosé didn't really impress me personally. The 2011 is far more interesting. Stylistically, they've gone in a different direction with the 2011. The 2011 reminds me a lot of the south of France, Provence, in terms of being incredibly floral, gentle, and an amazing potential food wine as well as a coiffer. Moving on to the Pinot Gris. The Pinot Gris 11 will probably become a major part of our 2012 program at Wine Exchange Asia. I think it's going to have a permanent place for as long as we can get the stock. I don't think that Denny makes a whole lot of it, but I can't say enough about how excited I am about that wine. I think that it has a kind of freshness and a minerality and a cleanness, maybe even a purity in the body of the wine that's really quite unique, and certainly in terms of that style, it's the only one that I've come across so far out of the very many Pinot Gris that I've tasted. So I'm probably the most excited about that wine of everything. Then the Chardonnay, I've looked at it twice since Denny's been with us, and it's looked better on the second occasion than the first. I'm going to have to edit it. Okay, rolling. And then the Chardonnay. So I think that the Chardonnay, again, doesn't stand up comparatively to the Carrick for me personally. It has a slightly stronger oak component, and maybe it's in a bit of a tricky stage, but it's not one that I'm terribly excited about. Then on to the Pinots. It was amazing to see how much the 08 Desert Heart Pinot, this is the Mackenzie's Run, has broadened and deepened and at the same time softened. It's really grown up, if you will, into an amazing wine, and again it's testament to the fact that we're drinking our Pinots here way too soon. That wine is bang on right now. If people still have it in their database, in their collections from when we sold it a year ago, I'd urge you to have a look at it because I think it's looking really smart. The 09 reminds me more of the 07 when it first came out. It's quite aggressive. The tannins are good. They gain that minerality or that sense of crunchiness, which seems to come through in the 09 very, very well. I like the fruit in it. I like the richness. It's a terrific wine, and again one which I'd like to say maybe hang on to for 6 months before you drink it, but it will certainly repay you. Then the final wine that we looked at was the Spencer Block, which is a new close planted vine vineyard block. It's about 800 meters from the Mackenzie's Run block. So by being close planted, what that means is the vines are literally planted far closer in the French Burgundy style than we do normally in the New World. And the whole notion with that is for the vine to struggle and battle, and they tell me that out of that struggle comes a far more characterful wine, and then certainly putting the two together they're extraordinarily different, which is, I guess, part of the majesty of New Zealand Pinot, I guess. I really like it as well. It's different from what you may remember from Desert Heart Mackenzie's in many ways. Less of the fruit, more of the structure, which again probably has echoes of the old world. So quite a night. There's 2 more nights to go, but those are my recommendations so far.
Great. We just end up